Ebenezer Scrooge in that story. He is the guy that wants to say bah humbug to the celebrations of Christmas. There's actually a real person behind that story, if you weren't aware of it. Charles Dickens was known to frequent and take strolls through local cemeteries. One of Edinburgh's most famous one is the Canongate Kirkyard. And it's home to many famous people. And he was strolling through one day and he came across the grave of a particular man by the name of Ebenezer Lennox Scroggie. And he was a merchant by profession, by trade, and he was described on the tombstone as a meal man. But Charles Dickens, it is believed, he misread that and thought it said mean man. And that was sort of the seed of a character of someone who was so mean, so hateful, that he swore off Christmas. The reality is that Scroggie never swore off Christmas. In fact, his greatest known flaw was to have once goosed a countess. That was the worst thing ever that he got. But he didn't swear off Christmas. You know, sometimes people do. They're in a place in their life, their journey where they are in a particular time. It's just, for one reason or another, they want to dismiss the season. They want to move on to another time of the year. Maybe that's you. Swearing off all the contemporary trappings, all of the celebrations and the hoopla that we go through every year, and it's the same, it seems, every year. But what if you're also swearing off the nativity itself? What if you're passing by and skipping on the real message of the season, the real purpose and the meaning? And if that's you, if you've written off Christmas, if you've sworn it off, it may be that you're the one that needs the message of Christmas the most. That you need it more than all. You need to remember the birth of Jesus. You need to reflect upon what his coming into the world really means. This year's Advent theme has been entitled, "O Come All You Unfaithful." As I described last week, it's really a new song. It's based on the lyrics of a new song that came out just a handful of years ago called "O Come All You Unfaithful." And if you remember the story, the young lady that wrote it, she was not in the Christmas spirit one year, had a lot going on in her life, and didn't feel worthy to sing the carols of Christmas. And the Holy Spirit got a hold of her and began to speak to her to say, yeah, actually, you do need it. You need it more than anyone. And it was from that she was inspired to write these lyrics, some of which go like this: "O come all you unfaithful, come weak and unstable, come know you are not alone. O come barren and waiting ones, weary of praying, come, see what your God has done. Christ is born for you." We're taking a hold of phrases out of that song that really we believe resonate with where a lot of people are today. Today we're focusing on the idea of the fact that some among us, maybe in this very room, you can be described as one who is barren and waiting. Especially you're tired of praying. You've got some issues, some burdens, some unmet need that you've laid before the Lord. You've asked him to address it. You've cried out to him. You've prayed over and over and over again, and you've waited, and you've waited, and you've waited, and he's not responded. And he's certainly not responded the way that you would want him to respond. So you're tired. And I wonder if that's you today. Or maybe someone that is sitting near you. There's been some deficiency in your life. Is there some need, some deep desire that has never been met?